The developers behind Dragon Ball Sparking Zero have just been absolutely amazing, so much so that they are still actively improving the game as we speak. From the older build of the demo to the newer build of the demo that we do have now, to even with the recent gameplay footage that has just been dropped, we have been getting massive amounts of Sparking Zero improvements, and it's just been absolutely amazing to see how this game is still actively getting worked on. It's very obvious to tell that Sparking Zero is making the small changes that are going to be making big differences when playing the game, and it's going to be absolutely suitable for any Dragon Ball fan that's playing this game. But hey, if you guys are hyped for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, make sure you guys do leave a like down below, ring that notification bell if you want to be updated with all types of Dragon Ball content. And first things first, here we do have Team Gohan getting massive improvements within Sparking Zero, and that's with his actual model from when we've seen him in the trailer to when we've seen him with the leaked gameplay footage that has just dropped. There was a lot of complaints for Team Gohan's model when it was first seen within the Android Saga trailer, and that was really just the actual shape of his head, and it's safe to say that they have absolutely improved that feature when it comes to Team Gohan specifically. As you can tell on screen right here, compared to before, the visual that you do see here on the right is a lot more accurate to Gohan, considering the fact that we do see the shape of his head is a lot more wider rather than it being so closed in and his eyes being so massively big. It seems as if his eyes on the recent model that we were given within the trailer was just way too big for the actual shape of his head that we were given, and they simply fixed that by giving him a wider head, which is a lot more redundant to the anime, and lessening the size of his eyes with the actual width and not with the actual length. That's not the only improvement for Team Gohan though, because with Gohan's specific character introduction, we do actually see a small improvement where his eyes are actually facing towards the direction of the screen rather than in the middle of the person that he's actually facing. And that is a lot more accurate, considering the fact that it'll seem like the character is not just interacting with the person that he's facing directly, but he's also interacting with the player that's actually playing as that specific character. It's good to see this massive improvement when it comes to Gohan for me specifically, because Team Gohan in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was by far my most favorite character. In terms of more of the leaked footage though, that is not the only improvement that we see. Specifically here with Future Trunks, we do see an improvement with the actual sharpness and enhancement of his actual character design compared to the image that we do see here on the left. Not the biggest change in the world, but it is a small change that would make a big difference. And again, this may not even still be the final change. I think the final footage that we can look forward to is the footage that drops when we do see the gameplay as a whole, when the game drops in literally about 3 weeks from now. Leaning more towards the actual demo gameplay that has been dropped recently in regards to the updated characters from the Buu Saga, we have seen some massive improvements in the actual facial expressions that we do get from these specific characters, and it makes it look absolutely amazing. Starting specifically here with Super Buu, we do see a better facial expression design on Super Buu when he's in the process of transforming and absorbing Gohan, when he's obviously transforming into Buuhan, and Gotenks obviously when he's transforming into Bootanks. The facial expressions for Super Buu isn't the only things that change though, because we also see the facial expressions for Gotenks and Gohan also change in the process when they are also getting absorbed too. Again, more small changes, but they are making big differences. You don't really want to have like bland expressions on characters' faces when they're in the process of something bad happening towards them, so it's really cool to see how that is going to match up with the actual gameplay. Along with that, with the recent GT trailer, we were given two separate distinct designs for the facial expression that GT Kid Goku has, specifically when he's launching the Universal Spirit Bomb. Obviously, Bandai Namco in Europe compared to Bandai Namco here in America dropped two separate trailers, and at the end scene, we do see two separate distinct designs for GT Goku. When we zoom in on his face here, we do see how the Europe design has a lot lighter of a skin tone, and his eyes do look a lot more different compared to the design that we were given in the American trailer. You guys can let me know down in the comment section below which design you guys specifically preferred more than the other. Me personally though, what we take from this footage is that they are more than likely going to be making a lot more changes and improvements to GT's design in general when the game actually does drop in October. Me personally, I do enjoy the design from the American trailer rather than the Europe trailer just because of the actual eyes. It really leads me to think with the way these trailers do come out in hindsight is that we are getting older models of these characters, and when the game actually drops, we are going to be absolutely amazed at how the game actually looks in its entirety. But hey, that's all I have for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about all of these improvements down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys are most hyped about for Sparking Zero when it does drop within the next couple weeks, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.